life was good, and Lady Luck seemed to follow Bill and Tom every day of their lives. Every day, that is, except today.
Happy days, Bill.
How do, Tom?
I'm feeling lucky.
Well, I wish I were. Take a look at this. I received that by post today. That double magnifying glass wearing bank examiner is coming back to Chaparosa. I tell you, that man could find something bad in the middle of a church.
Oh, come on, Bill. I'm sure your books are as straight as an arrow. Hey, look at this. I found this silver dollar across from the livery stable. I'm gonna take it as a sign. I'm gonna ask her today.
Now, you wouldn't be referring to the notoriously single and beautiful Mame Dugan, now, would you?
The one and only. Care to come along and see how it's done?
You saved me from a mound of paperwork, Tom. Guess it's only fitting that I save you from a broken heart when Mame turns you down flat.
Not today, Bill.
Say, let's ask Marshal Buck to come along for lunch.
Sounds good.
Good to be out of that bank.
It sure is a fine day, isn't it, Bill?
Reckon you said something we can finally agree on, Tom. Say, you heard from Ed lately?
Oh, not yet, but he'll be along. Don't you worry.
I reckon. Yeah. Good day to you, Miss Wilhelmina.
Oh, how are things at the bank, Bill?
Oh, can't complain, George. Can't complain.
No, George.
See you, George. I do, Buck. Would you care to join us over to Mame's for lunch?
No, not today, Bill. I'm glad to see you, though.
Hey, Buck.
What is it I can do for you, Buck?
Hey, you know, I'll go on over and get us some stools, Bill.
All right, Tom.
See you, Buck.
Calliope been putting out signals of approaching bad spirits. He's been finding fault with everything that's said to him. This morning, he kicked his own dog off the porch of the hotel. Refused to apologize.
Well, that's a bad sign indeed.
Could be he's on the verge of another shooting spree.
Well, Buck, I suppose the best thing to do is keep an eye on him, like you've been doing. And don't you worry. I'll be here to help you if you need me.
Well, I thank you, Bill, and I'll take you up another day on that lunch.
Mr. Longley, do you remember me? J. Edgar Todd, bank examiner.
Wasn't expecting you for another day or so, Mr. Todd.
Mr. Longley, I imagine we work a bit faster and more efficiently back east than you people here out west. I've come from Philadelphia to examine your books.
Well, Mr. Todd, you'll find the First National Bank just down the way on your right. I'll be at Mame Dugan's restaurant, directly across the street.
Very good, sir. I shall meet up with you there.
At least we know where to step out west. Or rather, where not to step.
Marcus, Melina, oh, hi. You need to sit. Marcus, Melina, Travis, here. You sit right over here. Okay. Hurry. Oh, Ellen. And yes, you guys, Joe, Sam, Walter, okay. All right, here you go. Okay, no, you two switch. Oh,
here's some breadsticks. Oh, there you go. Oh, look, up, it's starting.
Spectators watched in awe as 12 members of the Glee Club were rescued from the collapsing stage lights by Wanda Gilmore and her dog, Wishbone.
What? Her dog? And they call themselves a news program.
Mitch McCain was on the scene when the accident happened.
How did you know that accident was going to happen?
well, I didn't. I didn't, but Wishbone here did, and it was all because of him that I was able to get to Molina in time.
Wanda Gilmore, owner and operator of her town's newspaper, the Oakdale Chronicle, is not only one of Oakdale's leading citizens, but its newest local hero. In an upcoming report, we'll be profiling the life and times of Wanda and her amazing dog, Wishbone.
Isn't that something?
I'll say, I look twice as big on TV. Guys, tell me the truth, really. Do I need to lose some weight?
Wishbone just loves all this attention.
Yes, he does.
I'm sorry they think Wishbone is my dog, Joe.
Oh, it's okay. It's fun seeing him on TV.
They asked if he could be there for my profile. Is that okay?
Sure.
Woo, all this publicity has given me quite the appetite. What about you, Wanda? Thank you. Eating is such a civilized activity. That's the way it was in the Old West. Every day at lunch, cowboys would put down their work and take up their forks. And Mame Dugan's was the most popular eatery in Chaparosa. If any place could be called the center of town, it was Mame's. And Long Bill never missed a meal.
Howdy, Bill! Howdy, everyone. Now, what's wrong, Tom? You look like you just sat in a big old pile of sagebrush.
I lost my lucky silver dollar.
Well, that's too bad, Tom.
Be right with you, boys.
I tell you, this is my kind of place, and these are my kind of people.
Now, what can I get you, honey?
Hey, what's the matter there, Tom? Cat got your tongue? Well, ma'am, I think I'll have the meatloaf with mashed potatoes and gravy, fried chicken and black-eyed peas, a turkey pot pie, and a big old steak smothered in onions.
Is that all? We're running a special on lamb stew, you know.
Well, bring it on, ma'am. And could you throw in half a dozen biscuits? I've always been partial to biscuits.
Sure, Bill. What about you, Tom?
I'll just have the same as Bill.
Sure that's gonna be enough for a big, strong man like you, Tom?
Well, well, if it isn't our local purveyor of goods both fine and gentle. And here is an edifice of local knowledge and social graces. Your mother must be very proud. Bill.
Calliope?
Well, howdy, Calliope.
Well, howdy, Mame.
What can I get you?
Oh, I reckon today I'll just have the usual.
I'll be back before your stomach growls.
So, Calliope, I saw you unloading the cattle feed at the train station.
Yeah. And I suppose you want to make something of it.
I suppose I was just making polite conversation is all.
Well, I don't need you rubbing my nose in the disparity of our respective financial situations.
For crying out loud, Calliope, nobody's rubbing your nose in nothing.
This'll get you boys started.
Thank you, Mame. Mame, I wonder if you'd do me the honor of joining me on a sunset ride this evening? Why, I reckon you've never seen such a sunset as the one you'll see from sitting atop my trusty steed, Apricot.
Calliope, I like you as well as I like any of them. But there isn't a man in the world I'd ever spend time with, and there never will be.
Maybe you just ain't met the right fellow yet, man.
Do you know what a man is in my eye? He's a tomb. He's a sarcophagus for the interment of beef, steak, pork chops, liver and onions, bacon, ham and eggs. He's that and nothing more. For 2 years, I've watched men eat, until they represent nothing on earth to me but ruminant bipeds.
Well, man's gotta eat, don't he?
A man, a sausage grinder, and a sack of flour awaken me exactly the same sentiments.
But, Mame.
No, Calliope. I'll spend time with no man and have him sit at the breakfast table and eat. And come back to lunch and eat. And then happening again at supper to eat, eat, eat.
I knew there was some reason I was never interested in Mame.
But, Mame, don't girls ever...
No, they don't. They eat politely, they nibble a little bit, and they use manners.
But I thought when you put sweets in front of a girl...
For goodness sakes, Tom, change the subject.
Look at you. Ain't no woman ever gonna be interested in you nohow. Now you've gone and made her jump to conclusions about all men.
Them's fighting words, Tom.
Now, hold on just a minute, boys. There's no sense fighting over a woman when we got all this good food just to sitting here getting cold.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Calliope.
I got as much right to live here as you do, Tom Merwin. Just 'cause you got more money than me doesn't mean you can tell me what to do.
Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I've been waiting to let you bring it on. You Yeah, it's my dinner. Now look at what you've done.
Looks like dinner's on Tom.
I can't see.
Like civilized human... never mind.
Well, I'll just have to raise my prices.
Yeah, don't worry, Mame. I'll bring by some of my friends later, and they can lick the place clean.
My dear Mr. Longley, has there been some sort of trouble?
Oh, just another day in Chaparosa.
I see. There's this matter with the books. Hmm?
Oh, yes, the books. So, any brands in the roundup you didn't like the look of?
Well, everything is in order, except for a call loan of $10,000 made to a Mr. Tom Merwin. Now, you violated 2 national banking laws.
Now, hold on just a minute.
First, you're not allowed to loan that much money to one person. Second, you made a loan with absolutely no collateral from Mr. Merwin and therefore have no guarantee the loan will be repaid. You're in a most serious position, Mr. Longley. The government has the right to prosecute.
Prosecute? Now, look here just a minute, Mr. Todd. This here's Tom Merwin right here.